Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to ensure, so we're going to pretend that the customer is hooked up over there, right? So those barrels are going to represent two huge storage facilities for liquids, right? I'm just going to do this is a dry walkthrough, whatever. So, and of course my line would be dirty, it would be clean, so let me just clean it off a little bit. Because we are professionals, right? Okay, so now once we have identified with the customer, I'm going to pretend that's the customer over there, and we have identified, and they have put their hands on the line that you're going to, oops, you can't see. Here we go. Let me get my camera person to, there we go. So we're going to pretend that the customer has identified this is where your chemical is going, and they actually put their hands on it. Before you sign the paperwork, we're ready to hook up to theirs. So on this side, I'm going to hook up my inlet. I'm receiving, this is coming from, so you only have one line going to the customer, not two lines. Only one line going to the customer. This line will be going to my tank, and I will make sure that I have all my gasket is in there, my O-ring is in there, it's secured. And then I will get my tape and I will secure it with my tape. And then this will be going to the customer. This will be the discharge going to the customer. And I want to make sure I know exactly where these are. Usually these are connected to the line itself so you don't lose them, but these are not, which is typical. And this will be hooked up. You will also have, I would also have a spill containment under the bottom of these lines. And then I would tape it off if the customer don't have the rings. So this line here, the 3-inch line, will be going to my tank. So don't worry about this. This will be going to the tank. And I will do one more in depth with the tank. And then this one will go to the customer. To the customer, hooked up, tape it off. And usually the customer is inside what they call a spill burn. So they usually, it's not a problem for a spill, but we don't do any spills. Okay? Now that we're there now, after everything is done, and then the customer will open up their valve to receive, or I'll open it up, okay? And then I will open up my tank, bop, 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 open it up, jack it up, open, everything is good. Then I will check as the liquid starts to move inside these lines through my pump, make sure there's no spills. Once there's no spills, and then once the tractor is engaged, right, my PTO is engaged, and then I will easily start to engage my pump. And we're going full throttle with the pump. And then from there, once everything is going where it is right now, I will still be pumping off in the idling position on my idle. And then after everything is going really well, I would increase my RPMs with my cruise control, and we're going full wide open as far as pumping off. And we sit here and wait. So that's basically it. And then we do everything in reverse order. When everything is done, I will cut my pump off. Now first I will cut off my the customer. The customer will in reverse order. Once the lines are empty, right? Empty, doesn't matter, it's empty. Now, if I'm pumping off, I make sure my dome lead is open, but that's a whole nother scenario. So the customer will cut off their end, I will close off on my the tank, close it off, then I will go here, disengage my pump, cut my PTO off, and then disengage in reverse order. I go from the customer, unhook my lines, And if there's anything left in the hoses, it will drain towards the customer. And then go in reverse order, take everything off, point blank. So how that would be once all that is done, and then the customer end is off from the customer under the drip pan. I would do this one here first. Actually, I would do my top because this comes from my tank. That's not. Please wait one. Find something to. Nice and snug. Really nice. That's so nice, so nice. Now, when I'm unhooking, I always want to release one side first, shake it, get any pressure off of it. Boom. Once this is up, you take this off. I hold this up, put my cap on to my pump real quick. That first. And then from that, boom, boom. From my tank. Same thing with the customer. One side, make sure it's loose, nothing there under the spill. Once that is done, off, my cap on, my pump, boom, customer, boom, boom, we seal, boom, good to go. And this has locks on them, but if they don't have locks, I would actually take these off as well. And then clean up, done. Finish the paperwork off. Customer happy. Money in the bank. Job well done. Take charge, got the plan today. Boop, boop. Be great. Give me your face.